So today is day 16. It's 2 days past the 2-week mark. Went to my surgeon today for the 2-week checkup, and he said it looks great, that my bite is perfect, which is awesome, and that I'm doing really well with my cleaning, and it looks really good. My surgeon looked at my face and noticed that I was still really puffy, which I am really puffy here and here. And he said that it's not actually swelling, it's a different something or other. I don't remember what he called it. But it lingers and it kind of just gets stuck there. So he gave me some exercises to do to get rid of it faster. There are 3 facial exercises to do, and it's to pucker, and then I don't remember what he calls this, and then to scrunch all your facial muscles toward your nose. And I know that looks silly. And then he also said that if you get a wet or damp towel and you heat it in the microwave till it's warm, and you put it on your face for about 5 minutes, and then afterwards to gently massage the areas just to loosen everything up and try to flush it from the face. He also said that he wanted to see me in 2 weeks, and then if everything looked as good as it did now, that he would recommend I go back to my orthodontist and finish up with the braces. And he said hopefully it could be done by September, which would be amazing. Crossing my fingers. Update on the nose. It's better, I think. It's gone down a little bit. And I think I'm just getting used to it, which I expected, but I was freaking out in the last video. So I'll give you a little profile. So that's my nose. And I'm fine with it, I think. Shortly after my last video, I stopped taking the ibuprofen regularly. My teeth have hurt a lot. I mean, I've experienced a lot of pain not being on the drugs, but I'm kind of used to it by now. I've had so much done to my teeth that it's just normal for my teeth to hurt constantly, so I live with it. Eating, I mean, I eat whatever I want, which is not hard food. I don't want to eat hard food. The thought of it is so time-consuming. So I eat squishy foods and mushy foods and wet foods. For meat, I'll do like a hot dog. I'm still swallowing things whole and not really chewing anything, which has led to every time I'm done eating, I have a sore throat because I'm swallowing these huge bites. Huge for my throat. They're tiny, tiny bites for my mouth. My smile has gotten better. It's a little more even. I've been practicing in the bathroom, before I brush my teeth, I'll smile 2 or 3 times, and that's helped. It still hurts here when I smile. My top, the roof of my mouth, it's feeling a little more solid now, especially on this side. It feels like it's stuck to my skull again. This side, not so much. It's still kind of hanging, and I can feel it moving when I rub my tongue against it. It's weird. But it's much better. I got really, really tired of sleeping, sitting so propped up. So I've kind of slouched down a little bit, and sometimes I'll end up laying on my side. And it's much more comfortable to sleep, but I wake up and I feel really swollen again every morning, which is really annoying. And that's because it can't drain as well when I'm lying down more. I had a request to talk about my braces, my experiences, how long I'd had them, and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. They generally say it takes them 2 years to do braces. I got them on in December of 2009. It'll be 2.5 in June. June 10th, actually. I remember the date. It's been a fairly long time. My teeth were really bad, really bad. Not to mention all my jaw stuff. I have issues. My mouth does not like me at all. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I've been going to my orthodontist now for almost 11 years. It's insane. But they didn't want to put braces on until I stopped growing. I had an expander for a while. The expander didn't work the first time, so I had it again. So I had the expander for a combined total of like 2 years. It was ridiculous. And it didn't do anything really. Because the surgery that they just did, they expanded the top even more. So I went through that. And then finally, they put braces on. First of all, it was so painful. And I couldn't eat for a week. And I lost 10 pounds. Now, whenever I get something adjusted, it hurts for like 2 or 3 days. And I just don't really chew hard things. But when I got my braces on, after the first week, I went back to my normal diet before. The only thing I really avoid is caramel and gum, because that gets stuck to your brackets, and it's really hard to clean, which is annoying. So I've had braces for 2.5 years now. Hopefully they'll be off in September. That would be amazing. However, I'm thinking more December, just so if September comes around, and I'm not out of braces, I'm not completely disappointed. These are my braces. These hooks that are right here. I have one there, I have 2 over here, 2 down here, and 1 right there in the center. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Those were put in the week before the surgery. And they had rubber bands on them at the beginning, so I couldn't open my mouth at all. It was so, I couldn't mess up my bite, because all the bones they weren't fused together at all. But now, I'm down to 2, so these hooks in the front, it's pretty much worthless. These are actually cemented to my teeth. Like the brackets in the front, they glue them to your teeth with a cement so that they can't fall off or move. Well, hopefully. That's the hope. That's why you can't eat hard candies and stuff, or you're not supposed to, because you might accidentally break off a bracket, which would be bad. There's hooks on the brackets, so they just hook on the hooks. That's what the hooks are for, is for hooking. So I have rubber bands right now to keep my bite in the proper place. I'll give a close-up of that. It goes from my canine down to my 3rd and 4th, on the bottom. So 3rd on the top to 3 and 4 on the bottom. It's really easy. I'll show you. They just look like this. And then you hook it, and then you hook it. That's all there is to it. It's not that difficult. I'm doing really good, besides the puffiness. I'm up moving, driving by myself, starting projects, enjoying my summer so far. And I will see you later. So bye!